How long USA thought Vietnam would take? How long it took? Thomas Jefferson, trying to negotiate the Louisiana Purchase from the French in 1803. I have $3. Americans, we've never colonized. Puerto Rico, the Philippines and Native Americans. Am I a joke to you? I think I forgot something. If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. The War of 1812. British person speaks American. That's just fancy talk. America when attacking a Middle East country for oil. Gotta be terrorists in there somewhere. 1950s black person. Can he drink from this water fountain too? White people. Marines in their uniforms 5 seconds after graduating from boot camp. How America views itself. How the rest of the world views America. Man tries to trade kidnapped baby for 15 Big Macs. Japan bombs Pearl Harbor. America frenzy. Philippines, thank you for liberating us from the Spaniards. USA, well yes but actually no. When you come back from your trip to America, I brought this back as a souvenir. When you used baby oil, so you know your baby is well protected. Non-Americans after finding out how Americans view history. It's cute that you think you're the hero of this story, but you're not. US, you will be sentenced to death in the Nuremberg trials. Nazi scientists, but I can make rockets. US, looks like you're going to the space program, Jimbo. 20-year-olds in 1970. Draft letters. Flying a giant plane between buildings. Americans. 18-year-old boy in the 60s. Graduates high school. Wow, I've got my whole life ahead of me. US military. Looks like you're going to the rice fields, Jimbo. Panama, what have you done? I don't want to let the US build a canal. Shoot him again, Panama. No one. America in the late 1800s. I like trains. Japan surrenders. United States. Looks like they couldn't handle the neutron style. Don't tread on me. No step on snake. Americans when they see Americans in 1863 America. Japan bombs Pearl Harbor. USA. Oh, you're a villain, alright, just not a super one. Latin American country sets minimum wage. USA. I'm beginning to smell a big fat communist rat. The Great Depression. The Big Sad. Random Middle East country finds oil. USA. So anyway I started blasting. British raise taxes by like 8 pence. Colonists. So anyway I started blasting. Founding fathers. Discovery daddies. Could you not burst into flames for 5 minutes? China is so narcissistic that they gave Themslevs 5 stars on their flag. USA. Allies. Japan won't surrender. America. What if we nuke a city? So what are we going to do if the Chinese intervene? General MacArthur. Their commies blow the shit out of them. The Whiskey Rebellion exists for 5 seconds. George Washington. I'm gonna stop you right there. Every other US state has unique and distinct shape. Wyoming and Colorado. The Navy. Mr. President, we've passed by nearly every country in the world. Can we come home please? Teddy Roosevelt. Who should we scare next? 18th Amendment. Bans alcohol. People keep drinking. US government. Wait, that's illegal. England passes a few tax laws. The colonies. Things are about to get gruesome. I didn't blow up the Maine. There's been a misunderstanding. Remember the Maine, to hell with Spain. Mom, can you give me Nazi scientists to punish them for war crimes committed during World War II? Yes. Actually developed rockets like a boss. Moon time. American textbooks after America gets involved in any other country's affairs. I did it. I saved the world. When you just turned 18 and are going to be drafted into Vietnam, but Richard Nixon finally says we had enough. Thanks Dick, I appreciate it. When you find out Lincoln was offered elephants from Siam to help fight in the Civil War but refused. We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close. Failing economy in the 20s. Jazz. USA talking about freedom and democracy. USA spreading freedom and democracy. Everyday American citizens. McCarthyism. Americans winning their independence from Britain. They're black slaves. Americans versus nations in video games. Americans versus nations in history. USA in Vietnam. USA in Vietnam movies. Ruth Graves Wakefield, inventor of the chocolate chip cookie. I don't use the word hero very often, but you are the greatest hero in American history. Americans when protecting their own democracy. Americans when representing Hong Kong protesters. I love completing a puzzle. When you help the British to kick the French out of America. When you realize you need the French to kick the British out of America. Central American countries holding free elections. USA. Get that thing out of my face. Pepsi, how are you gonna pay us? USSR, in battleships and submarines. Pepsi, okay. The US government. Hold up. The US, you will be charged for your war crimes and executed. German scientist, I know how to build rockets. The US. USS Maine, RMS Lusitania and USS Arizona explode. The United States each time. So you have chosen death. Military planes invented in 1909. US soldiers in 1908. The United States after they gained the Philippines and Puerto Rico following the Spanish-American War. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Soldier, are you sure this needs to be amputated? Civil War doctor, haha, I have no idea. We'll give each veteran 225 silver a year, 3,000 when they retire, and good farming land. We'll give each soldier 4 measures of rice a year and maybe some gold. We'll just give them a loan on land that we don't actually own. I mean, they can sell their gun, uniform and use our worthless money as a way to start their fire. You should expand westward. US, we can't, we have treaties with the Native Americans. There is gold in California. US. Anyone expresses mildly progressive opinion. Joseph McCarthy. That's exactly what Joseph Stalin. Of course Americans learn about their country's atrocities in schools. Tuskegee syphilis experiment. Forced sterilization. Battle of Bear Mountain. Laotian secret war. Deposing countless democratically elected governments. Dropping a nuke on North Carolina by accident. Unarmed college kids. Protest. Ohio National Guard. Shoot him. Shoot them all. This is the Vietnam War. Yes. A war America fought to prevent South Vietnam from turning communist. Yes, that's right. But South Vietnam did eventually become communist and American soldiers went home. Correct. So you lost the war. No, we just left because the people at home didn't like the war. Aliens in movies be like. Philippines. You have freed us. America. Oh, I wouldn't say freed, more like under new management. The US in 1955. LMFAO, they're nothing but dumbass farmers. This is gonna be a breeze. The US in 1975. The Vietnam War was just a vibe check for America. America in American history books. America in Middle Eastern history books. Nobody. America when a county has oil. Peace was never an option. JFK gets assassinated. Theorizing starts. The police catch the killer, Lee Harvey Oswald. Theorizing stops. Jack Ruby kills Oswald 2 days later. Theorizing intensifies. Random country. I think we have Samoa, USA. 1920s Americans. How are we all getting free money? Wall Street. The US going into Vietnam. The US leaving Vietnam. Iran discovers new oil field with over 50 billion barrels. President Hassan Rouhani says, "Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist." Any American before 1991 makes a communist joke. The government. That was an illegal left, by the way. Hard to swallow pills. America had colonies while criticizing European colonization. The USA. Latin America country democratically electing a socialist leader. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe the channel if you haven't already. Also check out my Discord server for some extra juicy memes. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching.